a great, easy, affordable, and potent natural probiotic is cultured fermented vegetables. It's very common in the Korean culture. They use a lot of kimchi, and they just have a bite or two with every meal. It helps your digestion and your overall health. The general statistic is that about 2 ounces, so about a quarter cup of cultured vegetables, typically has more bacteria in it than your average 100 count bottle of probiotics. Because you don't really know what you're buying, you don't know if there's any bacteria still alive in it. So this is a great natural, affordable way to do it. So in a nutshell, cultured fermented vegetables are taking vegetables and soaking it in room temperature in a salt solution called a brine for anywhere from a week to a month. And then voila, you're done. You have a great healthy snack and probiotic. I've tried 2 different versions. One with like general whole kind of sliced vegetables, or I've done a shredded mix, kind of my own sauerkraut kimchi version. And I've made that in a fermentation bin. But I'm going to demonstrate cultured vegetables today. My biggest word to the wise is always try to submerge your vegetables completely under liquid, because otherwise it can grow some mold on top. And some is fine, and you can scrape it off, it's fine. But I've made the mistake of just putting a cabbage leaf over the top or not getting everything submerged, and it ended up this kind of disgusting, stinky mess. So I think it's worth investing in some equipment, and it's not expensive. So for cultured vegetables, I've bought some 32-ounce wide mouth fermentation jars like Amazon, Walmart, wherever. But also consider investing in these glass weights for fermentation, wide mouth fermentation jars, and then also some wide mouth fermentation lids. So easy. What you're going to do is basically find out how much your vegetables and water weigh minus the equipment, and then you're going to make a 2% water brine solution. So you weigh your equipment on your handy dandy kitchen scale, and then fill it up with water, your vegetables, put your weight lid, measure it, and just subtract your equipment from this. You end up with a number, multiply it by 2%, so 0.02, and for me, I usually get about 16 grams of salt. Always use a quality salt. Don't use general table salt, which is so processed and doesn't have any healthy minerals in it. I like to use sea salt, Himalayan, Celtic salt, something like that. I've already dissolved my salt. I weighed my 16 grams of salt and put a little boiling water to dissolve it. And then I'm going to fill this up with filtered water, add my salt so that it all kind of mixes up. And then I'm also going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of my liquid from my last batch of fermented vegetables, kind of as a starter. You can buy fancy starters online, but I don't really find it necessary. So try this. It's a fun, healthy snack and a science experiment. You can get your kids involved with an underlying health mission. Research shows that clicking the thumbs up and subscribe button will make fingers healthy and strong, and besides, it's free.